Hey guys, okay, so this is kind of unplanned, impromptu, get ready with me today, but I also have a serious discussion to have with you all, okay? Don't freak out, it's not that serious. I mean, it is serious, but it's not that serious. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready. I have got on for foundation today the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation, and a review is either up already or it's coming of this. So that's that, and also the concealer as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started by powdering up. Okay, so I had a little bit of drama happen to me today. And the first thing that I wanted to do, because I was so flustered by it and completely unprepared for it, the first thing that I wanted to do was talk to somebody about it. But my husband's at work, and my sister, who is my best friend and a wonderful lady, lives in Washington State, which is on a three-hour time difference from me. So she is my girl. I could cry right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to. But anytime I have a problem, an issue, or just a day where we talk, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, let me know in the comments below if you guys are like this at all, but we can talk about anything, and I mean anything. And a lot of times, like if she has to work during the day, she's a stay-at-home mom and has 5 kids. And so sometimes she doesn't work. I mean, she does, but she has a really, I'm trying to word this properly. She cleans houses, and so it's not like a 9 to 5. So a lot of times if she's going off to work, then she'll call me, and I'll probably put all the stuff in the description, because I'm not going to remember to mention everything that I'm using. So sometimes she'll call me while she's working, and we just, talk. And what's crazy about it, I know that sounds like, well, duh, Holly, like, what's the big deal? Is it's almost like she's there with me, in the sense that, like, we'll just go about our daily, where I'll be walking around the house, cleaning my house, talking to her, and sometimes there'll be like a stretch of time in our conversation where we don't say anything. And the only thing we'll end up saying is like, "You still there?" Thinking that we got maybe cut off or something. But I mean, we're just that comfortable. I always say that she's me, like we're the same person. We always talk about that. And she's like another me, and it's so cute because like if she ever comes to visit me, or I went to visit her a couple of years ago, and I took my family, and we got together, and my kids were like, now there's 2 of them, there's 2 moms in this house, because we're just, the same person. I always say that. And you guys are probably like, this is ridiculous. Like, why do you care? But I mean, this is just how my life is. Anyway, so anyway, I would have talked to her, but again, it happened early in the morning, and it was a 3-hour difference. So I did send her a text about what happened, and I felt bad because I knew I was probably waking her up, and she's got, a lot on her plate, and I didn't want to wake her up, but I just had to tell somebody, and I had to talk to somebody. I also sent a text to my husband, who was working. Like, he's probably like, "Woman, get off my back, I'm working here." But so anyway, I had a drama happen. Again, back to the story, and I'm completely scatterbrained, so this might go all over the place, and I apologize. So I wanted to talk to somebody about it, and like my next idea was like, well, I'm gonna film a video about this, because I think it's relevant. Maybe not relevant to my channel, only in the fact that it happened to me is it relevant, and this is my channel. But we talk about makeup on this channel, and honestly, like, my channel, I wanted it to be for review purposes, like just trying out makeup. I am not a counselor. I am not a activist. I am not an advice giver. I mean, I could be, I guess anybody could be that has any life experience. But I just don't know that you guys come to this channel to be lectured or, you know what I mean? I feel like that happens a lot, is that people get a platform and now they know everything and they're going to tell you, you know what I mean? And maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Maybe they're just talking, but a lot of times it is lecture style. Like, you know, if you're doing this, you're that. If you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I wanted to talk about the situation that happened to me. And I mean, it was a situation where I would have had to bring out the chart. You know what I'm saying? This such and such, and that's not true. And don't tell me this because you're wrong, and not because, you know, I just want to be right. But it was a little bit of a big deal. I mean, honestly, and obviously in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was an annoyance. If we're getting down to like pure reality, it was an annoyance, but at the same time, it was a big deal enough to where I'm not the only one that it affects. So I guess my question to you guys is, and I'm going to try and like, I mean, I'm sure you guys are like, oh, come on, just say it. But I can't, because this is the thing. My question, number one, my question to you guys first is, are you interested in things that happen to me that might be moderately drama, moderately controversial? If you are interested in that, put that in the comments below. Like if you would want to see that, or if you're like, no, just stick to makeup. We don't need that. You know, we don't want drama. We come here as an escape. No drama, no commentary, no lecture, no, you know, none. That's it. We come here for makeup, and that's what we're here for. Put that in the comments below if that's your guys' view on the situation. I think I'm going to do a wing liner, or at least I want to, but I'm kind of afraid because I don't want to take too much. We're already at 7 minutes. I don't want to take too long, and I don't want to ruin my look because I'm thinking about filming a roller skate video today as well. So I think I actually will do a liner, and we'll just see how it goes. I wanted to talk about this. This is just real quick, the Hard Candy Brows Now Brow Ink Detailer Pen. This is it's in the shade dark, and it is too dark for my eyebrows, and it's too pigmented for my eyebrows. So I actually am going to use this as a liner, for a winged liner, because it's really good. The actual liner pen, like eyeliner pen from Hard Candy, that's in this kind of new packaging, new rebrand, the whole thing is really bad. Like it ran out of ink, and so I didn't like that one. But this is really good for, as far as like, it's a brush tip, but it has a lot of pigment, and you can see how dark. It's practically black. Let me give you guys a little swatchy. It's not black, but it's really close. But it's nice for like if you want a less dramatic winged liner. Like you still want the wing liner, but you don't want to be like a harsh black. This is really nice for that. So anyway, if you guys could kind of put that in the comments, what you think about that. I would really appreciate it. And another thing, like, and I'm going to try a little bit of a new technique. I saw somebody do this. Oh, I can't because it's too, hold on. Let's see if this works. I'm going to line up the pen with my nose and then to my eye. And we'll see if we can't put a little guideline stamp. There. Oh, all right. Oh, great. Now this is going to be like the thickest liner ever. And it's going to be real dramatic. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Okay, well, we're going to have a dramatic line regardless today. Here we go. And another thing is I am not a social media person. I am not on Twitter. I have an Instagram account for my doll shop. I told you guys that I make dolls, and if you're interested in looking at that, I'll put the website in the description. If you guys are interested. I know, like, people are so kind, and a lot of times they just want to support whoever they're watching, and I can't tell you how amazingly kind that is. And so sometimes, like, that's another thing that I've got like 10,000 subjects I'm going to talk about today. Sometimes if you're new to YouTube, sometimes you'll hear people talking about their merchandise, things that they sell for their channel. And a lot of times they do that because they've been requested to do that. Their viewers, followers, subscribers are saying things like, I love it when you say this, make a t-shirt. I want a t-shirt that says that, so people aren't just like, here, buy this. I'm selling this to you and buy this because I want money for me. No, a lot of times it's people have requested that of the person that they're watching. So, all right, so that's not the worst eyeliner I've ever done. Is it the best? Probably not. But that's just a way of life for me. Anyway, let's get some mascara on. I think I'm going to use today my Super Fan because I like this one. So why was I talking about that? There was a reason I was going down that road. Oh, that's why I will put that in the comments. My Etsy shop for my dolls that I make, in case you are interested in dolls, A, or want to support, B, because people are so kind that they're just looking to support, and I think that's just so very kind. To want to support someone that a lot of people consider these YouTubers to actually be their friend, or you know what I mean? And so again, on the topic of drama, and it's not like, I'm not talking about like high school drama. This is real life, like grown up kind of drama stuff. Yeah. So the thing is like, I have to be real careful because I don't want to drive people away, first of all. And I also have to protect myself and my family. People can get vicious. And if they don't agree with something that you say, or don't like something that you say, you can start getting death threats. Like that, to me, that's completely ridiculous. There's a lot of stuff in this world that I don't agree with. And I'm going to say I strongly disagree with it. But you're never going to hear me give a death threat to anybody for anything. Unless, and it's not really a threat, it's more like a warning. If you're going to come and hurt my family, then yes, you're going to have to be careful. But for something so ridiculous to cause people, for high school drama type stuff, to cause people to give death threats to people, I cannot even comprehend nor understand the mentality of that. It just boggles my mind to the farthest reaches of human consciousness. It boggles my mind. I can't even understand it nor comprehend it for any reason. Like, I just cannot understand it at all. So I guess my question to you guys again is, since we're about done, do you guys want to hear my drama stuff? Do you want to hear stuff like that from my channel? Now, I'm always very careful regardless, because not only am I just I'm a normal human being, but firstly, I'm a Christian. I've talked about this. I do have talked about being a Christian throughout my channel. So that's my number one thing, and I never want to bring any sort of disappointment from my Lord. So again, I'm always very careful. So, but again, I mean, these things do happen. So yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts on that? So, I try to be as good a testimony as I can. So I have to be really careful regardless. But my question to you is, do you want me to just only stick to makeup, or would you be interested in hearing my thoughts on certain dramas that might have happened to me, while of course always being as respectful as possible. So, okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and again, put your comments or thoughts down in the description and I will do my best to answer them and maybe we'll talk about this. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.